Hey everybody, this is Eddie Sprouse, president of the High Country BMW Riders, and I wanted to come to you today and talk to you about our new Meetup page. You've probably seen some emails and communications coming from us talking about Meetup.com, and just wanted to let you know at our board meeting last night we made some decisions about how we're going to go forward using Meetup. And Meetup's going to be the platform where you're going to be able to find out about our rides and events. We're still going to have our website that we've always had, so you'll be able to look at those things there as well. But Meetup is where we're going to track RSVPs, and it's really essential if this is going to work well that everybody get used to using Meetup as far as saying whether they're coming to a ride or not, or coming to an event or not. And not only are we going to do that, we're going to track our dues through Meetup. And dues up until this point have come due at the beginning of the year. Now they're going to be due at your anniversary date of joining our group, which I think will simplify that for everybody, for our members and for the board. So that's one of the goals of doing that. We understand that not everybody has Meetup membership. You may not be on there just yet, but we want to encourage you to go ahead and join us over on meetup.com. So this video is just an introduction of how to join Meetup if you haven't already. I'll walk you through the steps of creating an account and just show you around the site just a little bit. And we're going to do some other videos later on because we want to encourage the members to post their own events and rides. So we'll have separate videos to talk about how to do that and what kind of options are available to you through meetup.com. But we're really excited about this. We think this is going to help grow the group. It's going to give us greater exposure and just make it a lot more enjoyable for everyone. All right, so I'm going to start us out just taking us to meetup.com. So just going to go up here and open a new tab on my browser. Type meetup.com. You can do this from a phone. If you go to the Android Play Store or to the Apple iTunes Store, you can download the Meetup app there and do it. It may look a little different, but the experience is pretty similar to what you get with a desktop. So I'm just going to do it on the desktop version in this video. If you have questions about how to do it on your phone or tablet or other device, let me know and we can talk about that. By the way, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me at 828-556-9876. That's my cell phone. You can call me or text me. You can email me. Right now, the email that I'm going to give you is my personal email. It's Ed Sprouse, EDSPROUSE @gmail.com. Pretty soon, the board is going to have a centralized email that we'll be giving out to everyone if you have questions. And when you submit a question, it goes to all the board members. So the first available board member will answer your questions. All right, so we're on meetup.com, and you can see it says join Meetup right here in the middle. We'll go ahead and click on that. And then you're going to see you've got some options here. You've got three options: continue with Facebook, continue with Google, or sign up with email. These two options are probably the easiest. If you already have a Facebook account, it uses your Facebook credentials to create a Meetup account. If you have a Google account like Gmail or something similar to that, then when you click continue with Google, it's going to use your Google credentials to create a Meetup account. I'm going to go ahead and click sign up with email just to show you this one aspect of it. Really, this is the only thing that's different from the other two is that you have to type some things in manually. My browser autofilled some stuff here, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And in the name field, just type the name you want to use. Now, I would encourage you to use your real first name, what you want to be called, and your real last name. That just helps us identify you. I know some people like to use handles or nicknames or things like that, but whatever you want, how you want us to refer to you will be the best name to put in that field. And down below you have email address, and I'm going to use my work email for now, as I already have an account with my personal email. Misspelled mortgage. Okay, so just double check, make sure you type that in correct, and then create a password. You can make it anything you want. If you want to make it something easy for you to remember, you can do that. However, if you're into security the way I am, I use a password generator that generates a unique password for every site I sign up on. It's called LastPass. That's what you're going to see me do here. Don't worry about that. If you don't use LastPass, just type in whatever password you want. Just make sure it's something that you can remember. And so I'm going to click this little link here. It's going to create a password for me, and I'll secure that. All right, so then you click continue. Oh, before I do that, you'll notice down here under the password field, it gives your city and state. I would leave that alone, but we're going to come back to why that's important and why I'm talking about that when we get into searching for our group. And I don't know what Meetup just did. Bear with me just a moment. This might be a little issue here with my password manager. Okay, I just want to make sure it's updating the right one. Okay. Got to give it a second. Sorry about that. All right, click continue. And it's going to send a verification email to me. So I'm going to go and look for that. And the same thing will happen to you when you first register a new email address with meetup.com. All right. So it just sent me over a little verification request. And let's see if I can show this to you real quick. I'll pull my email over here on the screen where you can see it. And you'll see there's a little button here that says verify your account. Click on that. And what you didn't see is a new tab opened up on my screen. It says welcome, add your photo so other members know who you are. You can upload a photo. I'm going to go ahead and click on upload a photo. And let's see if I can find a picture of myself that I can use. Yeah, here's one with me and my wife. And again, it's still asking if you want to connect with Facebook. I'm not going to do that at the moment. It's taking it a little while to get that photo uploaded. That may be because I'm recording a video, so it may slow down my internet connection just a little bit. Well, somebody needs to cue the Jeopardy music. Maybe I shouldn't have uploaded the photo. All right, while it's thinking, I'm going to go back over here to another tab, click the little Meetup icon up here in the upper left-hand corner. And here's my account. So when it uploads the photo, it'll be over here. If you want to see your profile, you can click on this little, what will soon be that photo, but this little placeholder for your Meetup profile photo, and you'll see that you get these options: profile settings and log out. And I'm gonna click on profile real quick. So I want to show you what some of the things that show up here. It shows my location, shows when I joined. I can also connect with different networks that I have, like Facebook, Twitter. I forgot what this one is off the top of my head. And then there's LinkedIn and Tumblr. Anyway, so, and you can add your interest here. You can change your photo if you don't like it. You can add a biography to tell people a little bit about you. It shows that I'm not in any groups yet. And it says looking to post a greeting, start a conversation instead. Okay, so that's some of the options on the profile. If you go to settings, you can edit your name, you can edit your user ID, you can edit your email address, your password, your location, your hometown, which I haven't entered yet, your language that you prefer, set your birthday, set a gender, add a bio, those kind of things. Down here, you can add interest. And adding interests are a good thing because it helps Meetup know a little bit more about you. So when they suggest groups that you might want to join, they will go by whatever interest that you put down here. And if you type in motorcycle riding, you add that to your interest, then it'll help you find motorcycle groups. So I won't go through all the different interests and things like that. You guys can add them as you feel necessary. You can choose your preferences for your email updates and yada, yada, yada. You guys can go through all these options yourself. So let's go in and try to find the group. And one of the things you need to know is the groups that you find when you do a search are based on your location. So since I'm in Brevard, North Carolina, the locations I'm going to be able to search are anywhere, by default, anywhere that are within 50 miles of Brevard. So if you, in our group is based out of Brevard, so if you're 50 miles from Brevard and you do a search on meetup.com for us, you may not find us. So you can go right here and click on the number of miles, and you can go 100 miles or any distance. So I'm going to leave mine at 50 right now, but remember that that's a key thing. If you live 50 miles away from our area, finding our group will be impossible unless you change this within and then the mileage limit here. And you can see already, because I chose motorcycling or motorcycle riding as one of my interests, High Country BMW Riders shows up right here. And then there's, of course, other groups. So I'm going to, just in case that doesn't show up for you, you can go in here and type in BMW and hit enter. And here we are. And I didn't know, it looks like there's a Brevard BMW motorcycle meetup here. Don't know anything about that group. Upstate South Carolina Motorcycle Riders, Asphalt Sisters, Blue Ridge Checker, but look who's first right here, High Country BMW Riders. So I'm going to go ahead and click there. And then you're going to notice a button down here that says request to join. So go ahead and click on that button. And it's going to want you to have a profile photo. So if you want to go ahead and add one, and it may be a requirement. I don't remember how we set this up. I'll have to go back and look at that. But it asks where are you from, and just type in your city. And we don't need your address where you live. You can hit just the city closest to you. What type of bikes do you own? If you want to put that in, that's fine. I'm just going to put Gold Wing. And then how'd you hear about us? And I'm going to say Facebook. Okay, so you just fill out those 3 questions. They're pretty simple. And then click start trial. So what happens is you get a 30-day free trial. After that, you'll need to, sometime during that 30-day period, you'll need to pay your dues. And you can pay those dues on meetup.com. You can pay them through our website. You can write a check and give it to one of the board members or bring cash. So you don't have to pay through meetup.com. Matter of fact, it's actually better for us if you do pay some other way, because Meetup takes a cut of our dues. So, but it's no big deal if you want to pay through Meetup. That's fine with us. So once you do that, you click on Start Free Trial. Oh, and it's telling me that photo is required. Oh, joy. So let's see if I can get a photo uploaded. Sorry, guys, I didn't realize it was going to take us through that step. So I'm going to click Start Free Trial again. Oh, could not process my request. Beautiful. Great demo, huh? Anyway, so make sure you got a photo. If you've got a photo, then you're going to be able to join our Meetup group, answer those 3 questions, and start your 30-day free trial. And again, sometime during that 30 days, you're going to need to pay your dues either through our website or paying a board member or through meetup.com. Anyway, I hope this helps you in understanding how to sign up for Meetup. Sorry it was a little bit of a long video. And if you have any questions, just post comments in the comment section below, and we'll try to answer any and all questions. Thanks so much. Bye.